All right, so this is some help with song Paranoid. All right, a couple things let's point out here in the tab for the intro. We'll start there. All right, so right here, open string, right at the very beginning, well, actually right there. And then I'm sliding anywhere from in here. It doesn't have to be. Right? What I'm doing with that is I'm plucking the fourth ends to the third string at the same time. Right? Right? And that isn't really a hammer on. You want to pluck both of those notes. They both kind of stand out. Right? So it sounds like this. Two guitar parts in the beginning. Now, hold on for a second. Start the verse. What's written there? I have that 0 in parentheses. You can play all the same note for those eighth notes. Like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all right. Those are hammer-ons. Or you can break it up that you're playing the and beat on the open E string. So it's this. All right. And it kind of fills the whole thing out when you do that. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, and that's the verse. But I said you can play all the same note. Or you can break it up with the low E and the octave E on the third string. You want to play the octave, the higher note first. Like that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right. Also in parentheses right here, underneath that little riff with the hammer on. He doesn't always do that. If you listen to it, there are some parts in the verse where he'll just keep playing these the two E notes through beats 3 and 4, and then go to the D. That's the verse. He plays that every time, right? And this rhythm is kind of funky. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's take a look at, there are two different breaks besides the verse part. First break, and these are all eighth notes, straight eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, all right? Just like in the verse. Again, with that, you can play that. Definitely for the breaks though, I would probably lean towards being able to play that open E. All right. One measure of that. He goes down to a C chord, and he's playing this and this, which is the same as this. Right? It's just, this is called an inverted fifth, where your C is the root note, and you're playing what is the octave lower than what would actually be your fifth, right? That's a G note. That's also a G note. So this is, okay? And bass players, you'll hear this a lot in like old country music or polkas, right? The kind of tuba bass part. Right? This is Black Sabbath, so it's a little quicker. Right? It does that for the C chord and the D chord. And then back to E. All right, and then do that twice. All right. Break 2. Again, it starts off with an E again. All right. And this time it stays all in the 7th fret, even though we're switching chords from the E chord. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2, 3, 4. All right. So even though it's all in the same fret and it's those two notes repeated, I use my 3rd and 4th finger to do that. Now I have my 2nd free to play the E note when I need it. All right, 4th, 3rd, 2nd finger. So that all in the 7th fret, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Rather than have both notes ringing all the time, I'm going to pick my 4th finger up right after I play it. I'm going to play each section of that along with the actual song so we can hear it. All right, that's actually break one. There we go. Again. And another verse. Here's the other break. Those are pretty much all the parts for the song. All right, good luck.